Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, False River is one of this area's greatest natural resources and treasures. And there's an organization now that's helping to keep it that way. It's the False River Watershed Council. And here to tell us all about what they're doing to restore False River is State Representative Major Thibaut. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Such a beautiful area and such a key part of this area, and very important that we keep it protected. Tell the folks a little bit about what the Watershed Council is and what you do.
Well, in an effort to restore False River, which we've been talking about for, it seems like forever, we've finally gotten some traction in the last few years. And it's because of the state and local partnership and coming together. Pretty much have been tired of waiting on the federal government and the Corps to finish things up. So we came together and said, hey, we've got enough resources where we think we can get some things done. That gained some traction, and to help in that process, what we did last legislative session is we put together what's called the False River Watershed Council. And it is a group of all the different state leaders from different departments, like Wildlife and Fisheries, Agriculture Department, Department of Natural Resources, DEQ, different experts in their fields, but also coupled with folks who live around the river, fish the river, and have an interest in False River to kind of give us a local perspective and some direction in working with those experts.
For the folks who might not be familiar with it, I mean, what are some of the challenges that False River was facing that this is trying to address?
Our biggest challenge with False River has been siltation. Some of the drainage canals that discharge into the water, silt has come into the lake bed, and we're basically in a fight to try and stop that from happening, number one, and also to remove the silt that is poured into the lake bed. So we've finally gotten funding the last couple of years to get things started. The work has already started, but the dirt will start turning, and you actually see machinery doing some things, and it's scheduled for the summer of 2014. But a lot of the planning has been underway, and part of that planning is educating the public on how they can contribute, how they can better manage their own properties. Part of it is just in education and outreach to the public, people who want to come in and visit, things they can do to help. So
let's talk a little bit more in detail. What are some of the plans that are in place now to restore False River?
Some of the plans in place are like I said, to stop the silt from coming in. So I think it's going to be a series of weir structures that slow down the water that comes into False River due to heavy rain events, regular rain events, to slow down and trap the silt in a number of the drainage canals. Also, dredging will be a part of the plan to remove some of the existing silt on the lake bed. And there's also been conversation about dredging and pumping some of the silt to deeper areas of the lake that's 50, 60 foot deep in places that needs to be done. Also part of the plan is habitat restoration, putting in whether it be new shell beds for fish to spawn, putting in artificial reef structures, certain things like that to restore the habitat.
Real quickly, where can folks go for more information or to take part in that?
So there's a lot of information available on the Department of Natural Resources website about the plan, continuous updates. Also, I want the people to know that they can contribute or volunteer. The Baton Rouge Area Foundation, we've set up a fund called the False River Restoration Fund through the Baton Rouge Area Foundation.
Well, we'll get that up on the screen. Hope everybody takes part in that. Thanks for coming on and tell us all about it. Appreciate it.